Alright, your minister, bro, homeball league 2 times. I'm back another video, man. For me, follow the Instagram at SNL2.times. So I can see about today's topic. We are going to be talking about time. Now, like I always say, well, not always, but sometimes I say it, you don't have to believe anything I'm telling you. Do y'all's own research. Don't believe what anybody tells you. Do your own research. You don't have to believe what anybody tells you. It's your choice. Just do your own research. I take that back. Some things that people are telling you, you do need to believe it, because some of it is true. But you need to know if it's true or not, you know? It could be somebody in your family that's actually genuinely trying to help you. And what they're telling you is actually true. So I take that back. Don't anything that somebody tells you, some of it they're really trying to tell you. Like, if somebody is trying to tell you something, some of it was right. Bro, I don't care who it is. Somebody in your life that is telling you something, 9 out of 10, I'm pretty sure some of it is right. If somebody in your, anybody that you know, somebody, out of all the people that you talk to, somebody's at some point in time telling you something right. So, look, but you can believe what you want. You don't have to believe what I'm saying, but even if you do believe what I'm saying, still do research, you know, don't just go off what people say. Now look, let's go ahead and right into it. Time. Time is not real. I've spoke on this a couple times. Well, Ali, time is real. Time is not real. Time is man-made. Oh, well, angel numbers, the universe, they have the angel numbers. So numbers are, time is real. That's what I thought. But time is not real, my friend. Let me explain. See, we're in a matrix, right? The world was not, okay, as an example. Actually, I don't really have an example right now. At the top of my head right now, I don't have an example. But, I will say this. I'm not going to say numbers aren't real. I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying numbers aren't real. But what I am saying is time is not real. Time is not real. But the angels, the angel numbers are real. You feel me? Something can be fake or not real, but you can still access it. What I'm saying is, our angels and our ancestors, the high vibrations, they talk to us, but it's different. They don't just physically pop up and start talking to us. You feel me? They might send somebody. You might bump into somebody, and that might have been sent by the high vibrations. You might go get a cat or an animal or a dog. That could have been sent by the high vibrations. You could have got a new phone, it's a lot of different ways that they can talk to you, these high vibrations. So, and they have to work inside this matrix. So, you know, if the matrix start making cell phones, and the high vibrations got to start helping you through the cell phone. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? The high vibrations, they might not like having to use these other artificial things, not artificial things, but these new things, but they're trying to connect to us, the chosen ones, that they don't have to. I'm pretty sure they can use other ways, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, sometimes, you know, that's where everybody be on their phones. So, you know, the high vibrations in the universe, they get you on the phone. Boom, angel numbers, you know, they got to use what they can. You feel me? But no, time is not real. Time is not real. Because, bro, 5 minutes could feel like a couple seconds. Right? A couple seconds. Let me ask you a question. Time, don't meditate. Just literally get your timer and set it for 30 seconds. And just sit down somewhere. You let me know. Once that timer goes off, you let me know if that felt like 30 seconds. Ollie, what do you mean? How do I know if it... Go do it. You don't even know how 30 seconds feels like, because 30 seconds is not real. 30 seconds could have felt like a whole year. Ollie, what are you talking about? What I'm saying is, it's boom. Bro, have y'all ever watched a show called The Flash, right? W show, by the way. But with The Flash, right? You see how when he runs really, really fast, everything's in slow motion? He could do that for days straight, and still be in that same hour. You feel me? And then once he gets done doing all that and he goes back into the regular frequency that everybody else is in, and he goes back to regular time, he been running around for minutes straight. But once he goes back. But yeah, what y'all gotta realize is, like the Flash, it's the perfect example. It's a dude who can really run really, really fast. If you didn't realize, he can run so fast everybody else would be in slow motion, or they'll still be moving. It would be very slow like that, you feel me? So when the Flash is running very, very fast, everybody else is moving in very, 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 very slow motion, because now the Flash is on a different frequency. So he's moving fast, but he's moving so fast everything else around him is moving slow. So, or let's say you're a time traveler, right? And you go to 2025 and you literally stop time. So before I do like this, you already paused me like this. So before I even take this next step, I'm paused. But before I take this next step, it just took me a second to do it. Boom. But once you pause time, you feel me? Like with the Flash. Bro, he was running so fast everything else stopped. It stopped. Before he was running so fast that everything stopped before whatever they was gonna do, he stopped it before it even happened. So once, while he had everybody in slow motion because the Flash was running so fast, he was running around the building and running everywhere for minutes straight. But once he went back into regular running mode, everything went back to normal. The person was like this, went back to doing this. The person was going to take that step, went back to taking this step. But Flash was just running around for 5 minutes straight, but everybody else was still in slow motion because he was running way too fast. So he was running so fast, everybody around him was still in slow motion. They haven't even made their next step yet. But for him, he done took 1,000 steps. He done been running for some minutes. But to everybody else, when they take their next step, it hasn't even been not even 2 seconds. That's the perfect example I can give y'all. That's just another way to show how that time is not real. Somebody could pause time right now and be the only person walking, and everybody else is frozen. Before they even take that move, he or she done pause time, right? And now they could be walking around the world. Let's say they pause time for a year. So that means they've been walking around the world for a year. But once he unpauses time, it's not going to be a new year. It's going to be the same year it was originally before the person paused time. That's why I say time, months, years, none of that is real. We're really not in no 2023. We're probably way back. You feel me? We're nowhere near 2023. Either we're not near 2023 or we passed 2023. It's one of the two. It's probably the first one. I've heard a lot of people say we're like still in like 2011 or 14. Well, I haven't heard them say that, but they say like we're not like 2023. You feel me? But yeah, it's not. I wasn't trying to make this really a long video. I just want to let y'all know time is not real. You feel me? Another reason this might trip some of y'all out. This finna get real trippy, but I need you to pay attention. Let's say you spend the night at your homie's house. He sleep. It's 7 o'clock. He's sleeping and it's 7 o'clock. But in his mind, he already up. He done woke up at 7:30. He already up. But where you at, you sitting here watching your homie sleep and it's 7:05. He's still sleeping. Remember, he didn't wake up till 7:30. But in his mind, he already up and he already talking to you. But in your mind, you still watching him sleep though. When y'all say time is real, he at 7, your homie at 7:30 p.m. time, and you at 7:05 time. You at 7 o'clock time. It's tricky. Oh, so what do you mean, Ali? Don't think too much on that. What I just said, don't think too much on it. But just think on it enough to where you realize that time ain't real. You ain't gotta get all, so Ali, wait, so who's the homie talking to then once you woke up? He's still talking to you, but basically he just woke up way quicker than you. But in reality, your homie woke up at 7:30 and started talking to you the same time you started talking back to him. It's just y'all was in different times. Y'all was moving at a different pace. Everything is motion, everything's pace. Y'all was moving at a different pace. So when he's asleep, it might feel like a second he's back up already talking to you. But for you, it might take a little while because you're up and he's asleep. But y'all are still actually still talking to each other. Once he wakes up, once your homie wake up, he's still talking to the actual you. And it's just he might be able to. It might seem like he's able to talk to you quicker than you're able to talk to him because he is sleeping and you're not. You feel me? You're not sleeping. So it's gonna take longer for you to talk to him because he's sleeping. But for him, it might take him a second, and then he's back talking to you because he went to sleep. You feel me? That's why I say time isn't real. Don't think too much on what I just said. Like I said again, just think about, okay, that makes sense. Time isn't real. Don't get all crazy with it and all weird with it. Like, bro, trust me. Oh, so does that mean when the homie wakes up, he's talking to a different version of me? No, he's still talking to you. It's just y'all was on different times. Y'all was on different paces. You feel me? You might be watching somebody sleep, and let's say they have an alarm and they only sleeping for 10 minutes straight. To them, it might feel like they might wake up and it might feel like they would sleep for like 2 minutes. For you, it might have felt like you was watching them for a whole hour, but it's only really been 10 minutes. But when your homie wake up, he's still talking to the present you. And once he wakes up, because y'all are just on different paces, y'all on different times. He running fast in the race, and you running slow in the race. But at the end, y'all still gonna see each other at the race at the same time. Come on, bro. But don't think too much on that. Just think about how time is real. Don't get too crazy. Don't get too worried about it. Just think a little bit like, man, oh, they got a point, man. Like, dang, time go fast for me, but time goes slow for that person. It's only time not real, y'all, because you can literally control so-called time. Time is really nothing but energy. You can make time speed up. You can make time slow up. You can make time go on its own time. You feel me? You can literally make your day go by faster if you truly believe and know it's going to go by faster. If you continuously looking at the clock, it's going to go slower. If you're not continuously looking at the time, it's going to go by quicker. I just took a glimpse at how long the video is going. It's been going for like 11 minutes. Well, now it's at 12 something. But the reason why the video has been going by kind of quick lately, because I haven't been consistent looking at the time. The more you look at the time, the more you're making it go by slower. It's the same thing. You watching your homie sleep, you making the time go by slower. You feel me? You have to know. Don't believe. Everybody can believe something. You have to know that time's going to pick up faster for this little hour, or however you want it to go, however you want time to go, faster or slower. You feel me? So don't get all caught up and all like crazy and weird about it. Just know like time ain't real. And here's the most basic example of them all. 30 minutes can feel like an hour to you, and then to another person, 30 minutes can feel like 10 minutes. That's just a simpler way, so don't get real crazy with it. You ain't got to do research on it and go real crazy on it. Just know that time ain't real. And if you think it's real or not, it does matter, but at the same time, if you think time is real, that's cool. You know, you can believe that time is real or not. You just need to know what to do with time. You want time to go by quicker? Okay. Make it fun. Whatever you're doing, make it fun. If you don't do it, time will go by quicker. The less you thinking about time, it'll go by quicker. The more you think about time, it's gonna go by slower. The more you're giving energy towards the time. When you're cast spelling and saying, "Oh, time's going by so slow. Oh, I don't want to be here," and you're just sitting there doing nothing. That's why time is going by slow. If you don't like something but you're being productive, time will go by quicker. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you ain't gotta go crazy with the research, man. Just know that time is not real. And even if you do think time is real, use time to your advantage. And what I mean by that is, you wanted to go by quicker? Hey, have a better attitude. Don't look at the time so much. That's all I mean. I'm not saying I gotta go crazy with any of my videos in general. Don't take it to where you losing your mind of my video. Man, take your time. You're not gonna understand all this knowledge at once. I didn't understand all this knowledge at once. It takes time. Go at your own pace. Do a little bit of research. Don't get too crazy with the research. Don't start trying to break every little thing down. Like, bro, don't take it too deep. Just, do a little research here and there. Watch some TikToks. Do some meditating. Do some praying on it. Do some meditating. Do some thinking on it. But don't go real crazy and insane with the knowledge. Use the knowledge, but don't let the knowledge use you. Make you flip out. For real. Peace and positivity towards the high vibrations. Follow the Instagram at SNL2.times. Hope y'all females and males enjoyed today's video. Follow the Instagram at SNL2.times. I'm going to say it one more time. I know I said it a lot, but I'm going to say it one more time. Follow the Instagram at SNL2.times. Peace.